Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and beautiful little Virgos out there. We've got to pretend that the love signs here, so I hope that we're feeling the love, that we continue to feel the love, okay? So 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright. Yes, you are, aren't you, my beautiful little lights? Okay, now then, I hope that you're all super duper well, my beautiful little Virgos that you are out there, and that life is treating you most deliciously, okay? So wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening, please have a super duper and delicious time. You only get one life, okay, my little beautifuls that you are now then. So I'm going to do a reading now, and I'm going to be going as quick as I can, okay? So but as I would say on all of my videos, you know, this is not going to be a reading for everybody, okay, because it is a general reading, so you know, it's not going to gel with everybody, okay? So it's a case of just please taking from it as what you will, yes, okay? And then we'll just see what's going on here, okay, my little lovelies that you are. We'll just see what's going to come out today. The other cards came out a lot quicker because I've just done Scorpio, my little beautifuls. There we go, okay? So yeah, they came out super duper quick, okay? So you may know, for some of you, my little beautifuls, you may know some little Scorpios, okay? Now then, let's just see what's going on. There we go. There we go. Oops, there we go. Okay, okay. Let's see what's going on then, my little beautifuls. Yeah, you've got, you know, some short-term energy here, and you've got longer term, okay? So it's a bit of a mix, you know, just like the Scorpios, okay? Because they're the only two readings that I'm going to be doing today. And then, you know, hopefully in a week I'll be able to cover some more reads, okay? So let's just look at your first card, shall we, my little beautifuls? Accept heaven's help, yes. So let's just read, please, and thank you. You prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Yes, I totally agree with that. You see, here's the thing. Heaven, you know, I always believe that we're always listened to, okay? No matter who we are, where we're from, where we live, anything. We're always listened to, okay? Now, sometimes, you know, prayers are answered rather quickly, and other times they take a little bit longer. Do you know what I mean? But within reason, we do get there. Do you see what I mean? But I will tell you this. I truly believe, and I'm always saying this, you know, on my readings, okay, should this card come out, you know, every single one of us are always, there we are, heard. I truly believe in that. I'm a firm believer in it, okay? So, you know, please never ever feel that you're not being listened to for some of my beautiful little Virgos, because there we are, because you are being listened to, okay? So, you know, try not to get too stressed, do you see what I'm saying? Because that's no good. Stress is no good for anybody. Next card, my delicious babies. Positive energy. So let's just read, please, and thank you. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. I could not agree more, okay? Now, you see, like I say, you see, if you're around somebody who's maybe going through a bit of a, I don't know, could be going through a bit of an emotional time at the moment. For others, they could be going through maybe not feeling so well at the moment, and maybe they're just not seeing light at the end of the tunnel, or the wood for the trees, as the old-fashioned sayings go. Do you see what I mean? And you're there as a support, there we are, to do your best to help them, yes, okay? But at the same time, if somebody continues down that path and they're not willing to take heed and take, there we are, good advice from yourself, then that's the time when the best thing to do really is to sort of come away from the situation with love. There's only so much you can do, and what's most important, okay, for yourselves, my little beautifuls, okay, is to protect your own energy, okay? You know, can lean on you, okay, and nobody's got a problem with that, but you have to protect your own energy as well, okay, my little beautifuls. Now then, final card in that section, Time to move on. So let's just read, please, and thank you. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that new can come in. Look at that, my beautiful little Virgos. For some of you, not all of you. Well, actually, I would say that that would apply to all Virgos, because the reason why, there's always something, you know, like some in the world would say, no, I wouldn't change anything. Okay, if it's to do with a loving relationship, no, of course not. You would not want to change anything, okay? But there could be something else that maybe one wants to change, whether it be a job, whether it be to do with business, whether it be to do with a home. Do you understand what I mean? There could be a number of different things going on. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay. But I've always said, you know, change is as good as a rest. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes, you know, you have to move on from something, or something must change. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And there we are. That's my thoughts on this, you know, with your reading, my beautiful little Virgos. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. And of course, when the new comes in, there we are. It'll be all beautiful, wonderful, fresh. There we are, and delicious. Do you see? Okay. So that's very positive. I see that card has been extremely positive. Okay. But I'm not talking about, like I've just said, anybody in loving relationships. No, because you wouldn't want to change that. You know, if you're happy where you're at, well, of course you wouldn't want to change it, would you? Do you know what I mean? That's like common sense, isn't it, my little beautifuls? Yes, okay. But for others of you, if you are single at the moment, well, maybe you would like to be, there we are, in a loving relationship. Maybe that's your changes that you wanted, there we are, to make for yourself. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. There could be a number of different reasons where that card would rock and roll. Do you see, okay? But yeah, I mean, good set of cards. We're not complaining, are we, my beautiful little Virgos? For anybody who happens to view my videos or put a like, and God bless you, and thank you so very much. So much love to you all. It's very much appreciated, okay? So last set of cards. See, this is out again, this little baby. Look how long I've had my cards, a decade. Eight of Cups. This came out on the Scorpio reading as well, my little beautifuls, yes. Seeking, please do not be afraid to leave the past behind. Your future's looking promising, yes. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, whatever's gone on in any of your lives, yes, well, that's what makes you who you are. There we are. Do you see what I mean? Okay? But you cannot keep looking back all the time. Do you see what I mean? Okay? You know, the only way is to move forward, isn't it? Do you see what I mean? But you do it with love, you know, because cups come under emotions and love. Do you say? So you move forward with love. Now then, next card. And now, because you had the Eight of Cups, sorry, I've just spotted this, and you got the Eight of Pentacles as well. Does not matter what suit. 2 eights, surprises. Surprise, surprise, ooh, surprises. We love surprises. Do you see what I mean, okay? My little beautiful. So, you know, so God bless you. It should be juicy. There we are. And delicious, okay? So, yeah, 8 of Pentacles. So 8 of Pentacles is all about, you know, if you're not, you know, getting what you want, you know what I mean, as regards to profit, you know what I mean, you must keep going, because it will be for eventual profit, okay? So you could be in a job, or maybe for some of you could be at college, or you may know somebody who's at college or uni or whatever that may be, okay? Or maybe they're in a job where maybe they've got to climb the ladder. Do you see what I mean? Well, be rest assured. Do you know what I mean? The fact of the matter is, it will be, there we are, for eventual profit. You know, but some things now, the profit is not straight away. And if the profit is straight away, okay, then it must be questioned, okay? You know, it's like, let's just say you could get as an example, you could get a businessman or a businesswoman. I'm just using this as an example. And say, for example, somebody's offered them a deal and said, right, I'll give you 50 grand. Ka-ching, ching, ching. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. Well, where's the catch? Do you see what I mean? That's what I mean. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. So if they're just getting 50 grand straight away, ka-ching, ching, ching. Well, why are they getting that amount? As an example. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. Okay. So what? So they haven't had to work 2 or 3, 5 years. you know, to see some sort of, let's just say, the flowers blooming. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Okay. So, you know, it's just something to spare a thought about, yes, okay? And something's just made me say that for some strange reason. Anyway, there's usually always a reason why. Usually comes from my, there we are, my spirit, okay? Next card. Nine of Swords, okay, so the Nine of Swords is about sleepless nights, okay, so for some of you, not for all of you beautiful little Virgos, maybe there could be a few sleepless nights going on somewhere, okay, it will usually pass, okay, and of course this card can also come under guilt, and of course if it's not yourselves with sleepless nights or someone feeling guilty, it could be somebody close to you. Well, the fact of the matter is, I always say about guilt, you cannot do nothing about it. I mean, obviously, as long as it's not been something really, really wicked and awful and terrible. Do you see what I mean? Yes, I can. I do apologise. There's drilling going on, you know, outside one of our neighbours' homes. So I do apologise for the noise. We see a lot of drills everywhere, don't we? My little Virgos, beautiful little Virgos around the world. Anyway, so my point is, you should never ever feel, you know, that guilt and then just let it sit on your noddle and your shoulders. No. Once it is done, there we are, I'm stumbling here, there we are, there is something, even if I don't get any views on my videos, there is something. You know, it's a case of not letting it rest on your noddle and shoulders. You have to let it go, let it go. Do you know what I mean? You cannot carry that around because it's negative. What is done, there we are, is done. There's nothing you could do about it. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And if we look at the majority of mankind, they, simple things, they do not do anything that's really, really terribly wrong. Yet I've seen over my decades where ones will get so, you know, worked up and het up, there we are, that in the end it makes them feel poorly. You cannot do that to yourself, okay? Something's making me say all this today, okay? So it's not yourselves personally, it could be somebody close to you, and it is yourself or whoever it is who you know close to you. Please, no, it must stop, okay? Because it's just really just not worth it, okay? 10 of Wands, okay, my delicious little babies. So this means burdens. So for some of you beautiful little Virgos, not for all of you, this can mean a very stressful and hard-working life, but you shall complete your tasks, okay, my little lovelies, yes, okay. Of course, this can also mean, you know, like say if somebody comes to visit you, yes, they come to visit you, and what they then do is, well, you know, we've all had it. All of us have had it at some point. You know, they'll come and sit down, tell you all about their problems, okay, or any issues they may be having, stumbled again, and then off they trot, yes? Well, the thing is, again, this is about yourself. There we are, protecting yourself, your own energy. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? So you can give them the good advice, but then they leave, or they come off the dog and burn, or they leave, and then you're left with all that on your flipping noddle and shoulders. Do you see what I mean? No, this is where one must protect themselves. So for that, you can move furniture around, or you could, you know, move cushions around. You know what I mean? If you want to, you could, you know, strip the cushions and wash them, whatever you want to do. Not that somebody who's came around is their clothes are dirty or anything. I do not mean it that way. What I'm saying is that everything, there we are, is energy. Okay? So, you know, you can maybe do a bit of saging. Okay? And it just protects your energy. But as I say, with any type of saging or anything like that, I have to say it because it's for the camera, okay? Because you're clearly intelligent, okay, my little beautiful Virgos. Just make sure it's not close to any upholstery or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? But you could just sort of just, you know, waft it. You can even buy the incense sticks, do you know what I mean? And just quickly just give it a waft and then put the incense stick back in its holder. You see what I mean? All it does, it lifts your energy. Or another thing you could do, if you feel that, you know, when you walk into your home for whatever reason, maybe it's feeling heavy for some reason, just get some pinches of salt. Just pinch of salt here, pinch of salt there in each corner of the room, okay? And it'll just, in seconds, it'll just lift that negative energy, okay? Something's making me say all of this. There we are. It really is, you know. So we've got the Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups, these could either be a little bairn, meaning child. I just say little bairn. Teenager, sorry. or occasionally an adult, okay? This is somebody who can go within themselves. They're very creatively gifted, okay? But they can go very inward, okay? Maybe they're not feeling as though maybe they've been listened to, you know, having enough attention paid to them, you know, that anybody's listening to them, okay? So maybe there would be somebody who you know who is feeling like this at the moment, okay? But who they are a beautiful, dear little soul, so they wouldn't harm anybody. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, okay, and it could be male or female, okay, but maybe they're not feeling like they've been listened to, okay, so it's important, if you know anybody of this nature, to please take a listen to them. Yes, and finally you've got a Judgment, yeah, to end on, my little beautifuls. Okay, the Virgo reading's gone on for a little bit for some strange reason. Anyway, it does happen occasionally, my little beautifuls. Okay, so I'm sorry about that if it's gone on too long, but I had to tell you what the cards were. Yeah, Judgment. Judgment can mean being at a crossroads, knowing which way to go. So you go left, your life remains the same. You go right, your life is never the same. Do you know what I mean? It can also mean that maybe you're judging somebody, somebody's judging you. It can go either way. Do you see what I mean? Could even mean that maybe you're judging a situation. You know what I mean? Like you're judging it. You know, another old-fashioned saying is you're weighing it up. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. And finally, on occasion, it can mean cautions. This card can stand for caution, so it means not go rushing into something, okay? Because there we are. See, because as quick as you rush in is as quick as it ends. Do you see what I mean? So it's just a word of caution, really, okay? So that's your reading, my beautiful little Virgos, okay? But like I said, I know it's gone on, but, you know, I had to tell you what the reading was, okay? But like I said, you must please remember that it is general. It's a case of taking how many pieces, bits and pieces. That's just a song, my delicious little babies, okay? You know that I like to have a sing song, you know, every now and again. Do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, so much love to you all. God bless. Take care. Until your next read. Thank you once again for listening. Goodbye.